Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope everybody is having a fantastic day. That's a zoom. Hello. Good evening. I hope everybody has had a fantastic Tuesday. It has been a very good day, a very fantastic day, a very wonderful day. With the exception of terrible news, but that's irrelevant to this. So, yes. Norman, hello, good evening. We've finished Ecto. You finished tonight's part of Ecto 1. How far through are you? How far through? How much more have you got to go? Have you got a lot? Have you got it? Have you got many? Have you got a few? Have you just finished the number plate? Is that it? Is that all you've done? We are going to continue. Hopefully we're going to continue with no audio issues. I managed to fix the audio issues. I was having them this morning as well that I had last night, and I was having all throughout the stream. My headset kept randomly dying, like disconnecting, and I plugged it into a different USB port. It's working fine now. So yeah. So we'll see how that goes. See how this goes. So yeah. Onto back set. Oh, I can't see. Onto set back set. There are 12. So you're basically halfway through. Awesome. That's a good set. I've seen the Ecto 1, the Lego Ecto 1. I've seen. I'm not building it myself. I've seen it. It's very good. Like I think, as I said last time, I know somebody who's got the Millennium Falcon, and I really want to see that. I really want to see that when that's fully built. I've not seen the Falcon. But yeah. Why? Are you? Why do you keep closing my eyes, camera? I'm not closing my eyes. My eyes are wide open. It's the reflection, isn't it? Yes, I move. Yeah, it's a reflection of the light. Okay. Luigi, hello, good evening. Check your port for loose plastic. Ooh. And never cross the bricks. Bad things happen. Anyway, I think today we should go and play more the Techtonica. Nearly. I fired up Factorio earlier on to have a look at some stuff, and it's been on my brain. But we're going to play Techtonica. We're going to continue. We're going to get Blast Squirrels done today. But in terms of PC channel, check the port for loose. Yeah, it's one of those weird things because it's been plugged into the same port forever, and I think it's one of those ones where I just need to unplug it and plug it back in again. And that was it. Maybe even a restart. Just a restart. Like if I'd have just turned it on this morning, it'd have been fine. But what I did is when I finished last night, I plugged it into another port and it worked. So it's now in the other port. It's the same one. It's on top of the case. It's the front USB, top USB. So it's the same thing, but maybe I knocked it or something. I don't know. Yeah. I know some of the Falcon, it's massive. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see the thing there. My brother got the kit, the Millennium Falcon, the building kit. It's all made of metal and plastic. That is huge and heavy as hell. Really heavy. Like the landing gear for it is really properly reinforced. It's well impressed. Very, very impressive. I'm utterly impressed with that. So, but yeah, the Eiffel Tower would be a good one. I also wouldn't mind the Saturn V. Because that's like 5 feet tall. That'd be interesting. The Saturn V and Lego would be cool. I wouldn't mind a real Saturn V, but I don't think I could put it anywhere in the house. I'm not sure a real Saturn V would fit in the house anywhere. Unless I can get Hank Pym's technology and shrink it down to make it a keyring. But yeah. Found a piece of plastic lodged in the back of a malfunctioning port recently. Yeah, it's one of those weird things where I really do feel it's just if I unplugged it and plugged it back in, it would work. It's just Windows being Windows because it does that. Because the other day my PC also did the wonderful thing of the new AM5 stuff does memory training. So when you first build a machine with the AM5 and the new Intel stuff, and you switch it on, it can take anything up to 10 minutes to train the memory to find out the correct speeds of the memory. My PC randomly did that the other day for some reason. I thought it died on me, and after me mucking around with it and trying to figure it all out, I left it for like 10 minutes just running whilst I went to make coffee, and I came back and it was on and working fine. And then I figured out it was that. It had decided to retrain the memory. So maybe the system didn't shut down properly or had some weird thing happen to it and it's reset something. I don't know. I use Windows, that explains it. Linux all the way. The thing is, I like to just double click and it works. I don't like to have to type out 50 lines of code and then pray to God something works. So that's my experience with Linux. It's very much, I'm sure I can get it working. I just don't want to spend an hour doing it when I can install Windows and double click and it works. Basically, that's I know Windows is not great. I know Windows is not great, and Linux absolutely has its place. But nah, for me, for gaming, I'm just Windows, click, press, work. Simple as that. Yeah. I know you can set up stuff. You can set up things there. But yeah, but then you're not getting the full Linux experience, are you? You're installing a shell on top of it, which is yeah. Yeah. I'm on camera. Why are you not? Oh, because I'm wearing the wrong glasses. That would be why it can't see my eyeballs. Let's try this. Let's see whether that works. That's not going to work. These glasses are filthy. These glasses are absolutely filthy. Who's been touching my glasses? He says no, full well it was only him that touched his glasses. Whoa. Hold on a moment. We'll be there. Oh, sorry, camera. Smack all the things, break all the stuff. Covered in pizza grease. Quite possibly, Joker. Quite possibly. Hello, good evening. Quite possibly covered in pizza grease. However, they've been up on the side. What I think it is that my headphones now sit basically on top of them, so my fingers are touching them every single time. So let's clean them. Let's put them on. And now my eyes don't randomly shut, because it's very weird how technology works. I think I've explained this before. Oh, he says the eyes start shutting. I think I've explained this before. But I have two pairs of glasses. I have one that I use for work, which has got like reactions on it and anti-glare and they're toughened lenses and all that sort of jazz. And then I've got another pair which are exactly the same frames, and I should have picked different frames for them, but they don't have any of that on. And if I wear the ones for work, my camera cannot see my eyes through the glasses because of the anti-glare. So I changed glasses to these ones, and now it can. So now I can blink, and I can move, and I can look left, and I can look right, and it tracks, and it works, and it's beautiful. So you can see my wonderful one. Look into my eyes. Ooh. Look into my eyes. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's go over to Techtonica. Boom. God, please, no. I'm coming to get you. And also, we will darken ourselves off if I can click. Why can OBS, VTube Studio read malware bytes? The window is not open. That's weird. Maybe it was open when I loaded the program. Let's do that. Oh, I'm all dark. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Where are we? We're up here. We're doing things. Okay, so how is everybody this evening? Norman, how are you? And Luigi, how are you today? Are you having a good day? I may have asked you that already. And Jokers, how are you today? Are you having a good day? Are you enjoying life to the fullest before the machines come and take us all over? YouTube folks, you don't have much luck with YouTube. Must admit, don't seem to have much luck with YouTube. Do do do. Do 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 do. Miss anything? No, you did not miss anything. I am digging the roof out. I don't know why I'm digging the roof out. Oh yeah, I want to put the lights up higher so I don't bump into them. But I don't need to dig the roof out. I need to dig that way because we need to put in more of these. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Don't tell me how just YouTube freezing again. I don't know if you've got it set, Zwigi. I don't know if you can even hear me or not. But make sure your audio quality, your video quality is not set to auto. Pick a resolution for it. I know that has caused issues in the past with YouTube doing things. Right, I didn't finish this. Has this seriously been running off the old stuff that I put in here? I did not finish this last episode. Really? Yes, it's for 80p. Oh, okay. Okay. That's lower than I was expecting. But no, it's fine. It's yeah. Yeah, no, if yeah, so I know the auto quality thing. I've had issues with it before where it would freeze as it was trying to change the quality to a different type. But just leave it on the quality I want. You know, set it to like 1080 or something and just let it go. Mobile data. Ah, yes, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Right, okay. So let's clear this out so I can put the lights up higher. That's what I want to do here. Infinite data via Tesco, so drop my... I mean, yeah. Why not? Why not? That makes sense to me. There we go. Now I won't bump my head on the lights. Awesome. They're not as bright though because they're further away, obviously, but that's fine. So yeah, so what do I need to do here? I needed to export this out and do that. I swear this was running. I could have sworn this was running. That is weird. That is weird. Oh well. But Beavers, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a good day. You want to take I was going to say eggs then. Take the eggs out. And you want to take the eggs out too. And then you want to be taking the kindlevite extract out. Here. It's weird. I could have sworn I did this already. What do you want? You want 30 in a minute, so they're fine. Okay. Now, I could have sworn this was up and running already. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe I didn't plug it in because we didn't actually technically have enough kindlevine seeds. But we need to redo this, don't we? The silverthorn extract. We need to redo this. Possibly. Possibly. But I'm not too sure about that either. Let's go over here again. Right, go up. So this is running and doing its thing. That's fine, that's fine, it's fine. I'm getting really bad frame rates for some bizarre reason today. You know, I know the factory's doing it a lot, but yeah. Strange. I need to replace all the floor. That's what I need to do. Don't recommend shreddies in water, even if you're on a budget like I am. Okay. Sounds bizarre, but have you tried shreddies in hot water? I know that sounds weird, but if you have got any milk, maybe hot water would be a bit better. I don't know. Right. Yeah, I don't know whether that would be any good or not. I don't have a clue. So, yeah, we need more silverthorn extract because we don't have enough. If we do that, we're going to use too many plant matter. I need to find a way to use the plant matter. Actually, we are using the plant matter here. Let's just go with the drills. Let's just get the blast drills going. In fact, let's just use normal drills for the moment. Let's just move all of our smelting up here. Powder milk is fine. Yeah. Powder milk. Some people hate the taste of powder milk. I don't mind it. So long as you're putting it in something that's got a decent flavour. Powder milk in coffee, you need to use more coffee just to counter it, basically. No, powder milk in yeah, water and breakfast. Yeah, probably not. So, right, okay. So yeah, if we get no, we need the blast furnaces going down there, don't we? This is going to back up and stop anytime soon anyway, sometime soon. Right, let's have a look at this. So we want to put in, I better put away the monorail, didn't I? Yes, I did. Of course I did. Let's come down here. The monorail. Never an issue with powder milk over coffee? Ah, see, I wasn't a fan of powder milk in coffee. I didn't mind it for breakfast or other things like that. But then again, like with I remember having Weetabix and stuff with it, and it was always better warm. Powder milk with warm or hot water from the kettle was always better. So our drinks, I find long life milk leaves skin on top. Oh, okay. I just we buy it Asda's own milk because I get a discount because I work for Asda. So right. So yeah, that's where am I going with this? I want to put this over here somewhere. Like this. This wants to unload on whatever side. It can unload on whatever side. So it's going to probably unload on maybe this side and go. This is an exception because it's got other stuff. At least I think it's got other stuff. Right, hold on. So I need to get some iron chunks or copper chunks. Do I have? I have copper chunks. Let's do it with copper chunks. It's the same it's the same. There, that'll do. Okay, right. Let's get rid of that. Both have a job, but no one is happy to give me the chance. Sucky interviews. I would say, I'd say sort of, funnily, you should come work for Asda, because it seems like the only prerequisite is you need to be able to speak. Not even speak very well. Just so long as you can say yes. Asda seems to hire people. Based on some of the people that I have seen come and go over the years. But of course, there is a little bit more to it than that. So, okay, so this will drop off. This one will be iron or copper, and then we drop off the. I put one in there. You will smelt that, and you smelt it down to gravel and iron ore. So the iron ore then wants to come out and just be smelted, and you produce 31 a minute. Okay, and you, if I put you down and put a iron in there, you need 45 a minute, so it's not quite 1 to 1. The joys of being a black coffee drinker. I've tried black coffee, and if I have black coffee I have to put sugar in it, and if I don't have black coffee I don't put sugar in it, and I feel that the milk is probably healthier than the sugar, so I go that route with it. But yeah, but to each their own. I know people that drink black coffee, so yeah. Asda, but the site seems to be offended by their browser. Considering lots of Asda internal computers are still running Windows XP, yeah, I can believe that. I can believe that. So if I was to pick that up, put that like that instead. How many could we fit if I did that? So I need some more threshers. I like all 4 kinds of coffee. Okay. I've if I have coffee black, I have to put sugar in it, or it becomes, it's just too bitter for me. Although I can drink cold coffee black coffee when it's cold. Weird. But I can drink it when it's cold. But when it's warm, I have to have sugar in it. But for putting milk in it, I can drink it at whatever temperature, hot, cold. Probably if it was ice, I'd probably still lick it because I like coffee. Yeah, so you drive home. I just drive for home delivery. I drive home delivery. I do a little bit of work in the service pod, but I don't do any picking or anything like that at all. No good in the store. It's really bad when I'm walking around the store and customers stop and go, "Excuse me, could you tell me where this is?" And I have to look at them and just go, "No, I don't know where that is because I don't pay attention to the store I work in. I know where the stuff that I shop for is, but I don't know anything else," which is really bad. Really, really bad. I should probably learn a bit more. So if we do this and we do this, so we'd have the chunks come off and come down here. Okay. Like that. And then we'll have the chunks go into here. I need to get some more inserters. I don't have any inserters. Oh, oh dear. Speaking of coffee. I shall try today to drink my coffee before it gets too cold. Because it's usually stone cold by the time I remember it. That's it. So we'll do this, and then we insert into you. Like this. Doesn't really matter where. I don't need two, because you only need... you need like 1 a minute or something super like that. So what do you need? Yeah, 1 a minute. So yeah, you're well fast enough. And then here we take out the copper ore. And we smelt that down. Because you're going to produce 31 a minute. You can take out 30 a minute, so you're going to actually start backing up. And then you can actually deal with 45 a minute. So you're fine. You're fine with everything this can produce. So that's okay. And then in the center, we'll take the gravel out. And we'll run it up and along like this, maybe. In fact, what I'm going to do is I think I'll run the gravel this way. And then we'll just put some storages here for the time being for gravel. I know we need gravel for later on, but right now I don't have any use for it, so yeah. So I think that'll work. So we need more threshers, which means I need more copper. Take 500 of those. Go. And the copper will come out of these. So it runs. It turns 2 into 1. So you're going to move 30. So we're going to get 15 copper a minute out of these. Okay. And we're going to run down like this. And the beauty of this is that what we could do is right here. I know it's because I had the same thing for Tesco. It was dual role picking and driving. Yeah. I mean, I was trained how to do picking, which is, for those who don't know, that's where you're walking around the store picking the items for the. Hence what it's called picking. I was trained to do that. I trained for service crew. The only thing I haven't been trained at Asda is basically till work. So yeah. But I've been there nearly 6 years, so I'm just the driver now, unless they need some form of help in the main pod with something. So I don't mind doing that. Okay, so yeah, so we can do this, and we can bring the line along, because it has to come along here, and it has to connect to this line here. It also has to go that way. So, but we can take it out from the ground and bring it up, like here somewhere, split it and bring it down. As long as it gets down to here, that'll be fine. This is a complete mess, utter mess here. So I don't really know what to. I don't really know what to do with this here. I can't really connect it into the copper line. Let's be connected into the copper line over here somewhere. Although we could, because we could easily move one of these other lines somewhere. So let's do. Yeah, so I could do this, what I mean, and we can carry on going that way with it and just continue out. And all we do is put a hole in the floor here where the belts will go down. So we'll have the belts come here, and then on that side we'll just have them come all the way back to the centre here, which would be fine and perfect and wonderful and Joyce. So yeah. So what I also want to do then is I actually want to come here and I want to mine out a hole all the way along here, this direction, to our copper and iron over here, and then run the belts up along this one instead of them coming along there. So we need to do that. So I think a 5x5 is fine. Don't need to go any further than that. Customers, if you have to find it best to remember general hours. I mean, I do. I've worked for Esther for, as I said, nearly 6 years, so I do kind of know where a lot of stuff is. But a lot of times, people ask you for specific items. Like they'll ask you for a specific brand of cheese, and they'll come at you and like halloumi was one that got me for a long time. People go, "Where's the halloumi?" I don't even know what halloumi is. Didn't have a clue. And then they told me it's a cheese. It's a cheese style thing. I'm like, oh, okay. So I guess it would be with the cheese. Would be my guess. So yeah. So I would direct people to roughly where the cheese is. But I have found it's very much you just need to be polite. You just need to smile and wave and just be. I'm very sorry. I'm a driver. I don't know where many things are on the shelf, and they keep moving stuff around, which is very, very true. Many stores, I'm sure you've all experienced it. You go into the store after a week, and suddenly where you thought the thing was, it's not there anymore. They moved it. Their excuse is product refreshing to make sure everything gets cycled around, and it's just so you have to run around and find where your thing you want is. So you might see something else and buy something you wouldn't have brought before. So. Oh yes, yeah. Normally it would be a case of finding somebody else. I'm very sorry, I don't know where that is, or something like that. And most customers are just fine with it. You say to them, you explain to them, I'm a driver. I'm not normally on the shop floor. And most customers are like, oh, okay. Don't worry about it. Then I'll find somebody else. And it does make you feel a bit like, oh, sorry. I probably should know better than this, but I don't. So sorry. So where are we here? I feel like I want to go down here. It's a good place. We can always bring the belts up on top of this, and we're not going to have the belts today. It's just going to be the miners. That's all it's going to be now. It's the miners. So okay. Yeah, I hope people learn different dementia. Moving through America, I can never find anything. Yeah, it's one thing I've always thought it was so that when you go in and you learn the layout of the store, a lot of people will just go in, buy what they want, and leave. So by changing the store around, it means they've got to look for it, and if you're looking for an item, you might see something that you haven't tried before, and therefore the company will make more money from you because obviously you are trying something. Oh, I messed that staircase up. 2 2 2 2 1 2 1 2. That's fine. That was my conspiracy theory version of that. I always thought that was the reason behind it, but I was actually told by a member of the as the house staff, like the people in charge, he says loosely, that it's for product refresh. It's to make sure that the products are rotated and refreshed in a new way. So when they bring in loads of new products, they'll move things around to make the order more consistent. And I was listening to the guy explain this, and I was thinking, no, it's not. No, it's not. That's not what you're doing at all here. Because if you were concerned about product refreshment, you wouldn't be doing it once every 18 months. You'd be doing it every month to make sure the stuff. That doesn't make sense to me. So yeah. But anyway, that's you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to actually change this up ever so slightly. I want to come back by 5. Let me get up there. Please. Go up. Fly. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go back by 5. Bidding. Oh, my phone's a bit dingy. That's probably Twitch telling me I'm live. I'm going to go there. Yep, that was correct. Okay. Stream starting to feel sharper. I mean, my frame rate has absolutely improved. Ooh. Oh yeah, no, I know what this is. This is where we found Sparks. Hi. Wow, awesome. Cool. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's good enough. Oh, I want those. Thank you. There's probably stuff right back here at the start of the game. Well, there's limestone up there, but there's probably stuff right back here at the start of the game that's got loads of things in, so that I'm completely missing. But no, what I want to do is I want to mine through here, one away from the copper, and I think I'm going to mine this 9 tool. That's easier for me. Yeah. Yeah, when I'm away from the base, my frame rate jumps to obviously jumps back up to 60 rather than the 47 I seem to be getting in the base. Maybe that's doing it. Maybe, I mean, my system's not struggling. One tile out. Okay. So, but I don't know whether the higher frame rate might be Oop. There you go. Let's do 1 or 2 of the plants so we can spread its seed. I mean, yes, if they did that in this game, but they don't always spread. So, like if I pick up these, and like leave 1, and then come back ages later, there'll still just be 1 here. So I said we need a planter. Which even if not planter, we need a like a plant box that was manual. It wasn't something you could do automatically. Just make it manual, and you put the kindle vine in it, for instance, and you provide it with, I don't know, dirt or limestone or something, and it produces. After 10 minutes, you can get a seed from it, and then after another 10 minutes, you can get another seed from it. But it's got to be done manually, not automatically. So it can't be automated by machines. I feel that would be the best way to balance that sort of thing. So I put all the floors away. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to come along here, and we're going to go up there. Yeah. Davo, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. You are enjoying your, what is today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. No. Yeah, see, in here, I'm getting 60 frames when I'm not moving, but when I'm moving, as soon as I start moving, it drops to 47, 45. So, yeah. And that's because I'm cramming all my machines into basically one place, which is what I really shouldn't do. I should have an area that has some factories in it doing things, and then another area with some factories, and just connect it all up with belts. If I want to save my frame rate. But I'm not too fussed about that right now. So let's grab those. Thank you very much. Let's put away that one. How goes the automation? The automation goes. We are trying to figure out blast drills or blast squirrels for copper and iron and things now. That's what I want to do next. Because I could come down here and I dig out a big area there and make this something, and then because it's encased in the wall, it doesn't render, which means the PC doesn't have to deal with it, so my frame rate goes up, which would be nice. Obviously frame rate is still dependent on how much is going on in the world, but yeah. So if I drag you out, right, I actually need to know where this hole is, don't I? Yeah, I need to know where this hole is. Let's go up here. Let's go up here. Boop. So, oh, can I see anything? Can I see anything? Oh, what's that? What's that? What's that? I think that's a river. I think that's a river. There's something over there. There's something over there that we can sneak. There's my tower of research. We know about that down there. We know about that. There's something over there. Something over there. Let me go down. Let me point the camera that way. Oh, I can just... I don't know if you can see that. On the map for me, something is right there. I can just see it. So there's something over there we haven't been to. Ooh. Ooh. We could go hunting. We could go hunting for something over there. Ooh. All because I fell through the roof. Cool. Is that centered? That is not centered. I'd say squirrel. I mean, yeah, I'm. Right, is that centered? That is not centered. Damn you. In fact, this whole hole isn't centered anyway. Right, that one should be centered. It's got the same equal hole all around every side. Yes, it has. Awesome. However, I messed up that there. So that's cool. So that means I can build off this and go that way. Watch, this won't be... It lines up. How weird is that? I certainly didn't count that. And I randomly chose to come back by 5 squares from the end of this, just to try and miss the copper. But that actually lines up pretty nicely, which is awesome. I do need to get a wall though, so we get rid of that one, and all we want to do is want to build a wall down the edge of that, and then we'll put a pile in here and we'll spin lines up off of it. So however, an important discovery has been made. So of course I didn't bring any of the things, so yeah, so if it was that direction. So if I go, let's go into here for a moment and try and get over as far as it let me go, which I think we can go down the stairs here and go this way. I wonder if Sparks will say anything. We go back in here. Nope. I should bring it back and just put it on there. So it was over there. Looky, look. Looky, look. What is that? That's Atlantium. That's a river. That's the mine shaft we know about. There's a thing here. There's a thingy here. How do we get to that? What's the best way to get to that? I'll do that as far as I can go. From the limestone, probably. Let me pick up this whole building. Let me pick up this whole building. Ba, 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 ba. To the limestone. To the limestone, which is up there. Time for digging. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So this is the limestone. It is almost at the same height as us. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to shrink this back down to 5x5 because it's just quicker to mine. And I think I'm going to try and line up the 2 arrows and go. Say 2 arrows, 2 lines, 2 corners of the boxes. And then if it is something important and we need to get belts in here, I'm going to have to figure out how to make belts go diagonally. Which I won't do, I'll just dig a straight line out instead, because... Don't see anything on the mini map. Don't even know if I'm heading in the right direction yet. I'm going to carry on for a bit and we'll see. Oh, is that coming into focus in the bottom corner of the mini map? I think it is. I think it is. Stay on target. Stay on target. I bet this is another one of them hidden places. Wonder it did mention that there was a big smelting place hidden somewhere near the start of the game. I wonder if that's this. Okay, and then we just want to turn that way. It should be right about here. Are we above or below it? We are below it. We are below it. We are below it. Yes! Yes, I found a thing. I found a thing. There's a lantern down there. That's where you found Sparks. That's where we came back here from. We found, and then I've been distracted by more squirrels. So yeah. But hello, Wanderer. Good evening. How are you today? And Tag, hello, good evening. How are you? I hope you're having a due day. Hope you're having a good day. Having a due day? Having a due day. I mean, you could be having a due day. I don't know. So, yeah. You know what we've had here, because I think you probably mined out the entire map. There's probably not a bit of dirt left in your whole world, is there? But I remember you saying there was a smelting place near the start of the map, so I wonder whether that's this. Oh, we're coming up underneath something. Coming up underneath something. I guess we're supposed to come in here. It's very dark. Very dark. I wish I could turn the gamma up without... No, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That is how we, I must admit, that's, that's how I discovered this place first time around. We kind of fell out the top of the map. I had our head above the map and I looked around and went, oh, I can see a thing. So, yeah. But cool, we have found what looks like a monorail station. Many, many monorail tracks. Oh, God. Many, many monorail tracks. With holes in the floor that don't quite line up with the monorail. Holes. What the? Are they chimneys?
This was one of our forge centers. It was easier to centralize smelting in one place, especially since a lot of our ingots would get packed and sent to sectors above us for more advanced refinement. Fun fact, if you were somehow able to take your suit off in here when this place was going full blast, your body would have basically been like a marshmallow over a campfire.
Awesome. I like they got chimneys to try and take the I like that. That's quite cool. That's quite cool. It's a bit weird, you've got 3x3 chimneys and 2x2 smelters, but yeah, that's cool. Oh, I like this building. I like this building. There's another thingy. Oh, more story.
What happened at the monolith was... understand nothing. Countless people believe they hold the answer to it. One time, run out. I thought I was seeing when the monolith activated. I was saw down and felt like about the ruins. The cubes. Your actions have threatened when we more than ever. Expedition mean to you. Everything to me. Please, tell me to fix this.
Ooh. 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 So down below, there's a monolith. There's a monolith. I don't know which direction it is, but over in one of the corners of the map, there's a monolith. I assume the monolith's still around. I don't know if it's been moved or not, but I assume the monolith is still around. And it was some weird alien tech that we couldn't scan, and Sparks didn't have a clue what it was. Sparks and Paladin had no idea. So, yeah. And now they're talking about the cubes below. The cubes below. Everyone's been turned into cubes. Maybe I'm a cube too. I'm a cube in a suit. Which would be interesting. Time to get to scanning. I'm. Oh, the seeds are at the bottom of the plant. Ah. Why have I never noticed that before? I mean, I'm kind of like. I want to get on top. Can I get on top of this building? Let me up. No, I can't get on top of the building, can I? Yay! Thank you, random wall jumping breaking thing. Cool, this is chimneys. That's what I wanted to see. I want to see the top of the chimneys. Awesome. So they built this and designed it for chimney. That's quite cool. I like the idea of that. Bit weird considering we've got environmental suits that are. There again, maybe the chimneys take the heat away and not the actual smoke. But that's cool. That's cool. Now, decisions. We were going to build a smeltery. I was about to do that. I was about to build my own smeltery. Do we? Do we build our own one? Or do we rebuild this one? Because we could happily have this all just, yeah, come in and then lines of them, and it's also a nice big area. It's a nice big area that I could multi-level. It doesn't have to be just smelters at the bottom and these big chimneys. We could actually make it multi-levels. Alright, so let me up. No. Yeah, the limestone facility I've demolished and haven't rebuilt that one. Although it is clear, I haven't built anything in there. It is clear for if we need it, but I did not need any more limestone. Limestone was something I did not need. Nemesis, hello. Good evening. Mr. Scannable? Spoilers. I must admit, that's kind of why I was running around. I was thinking there might be a second one up here somewhere. The place is really big. So I was like, maybe there's a second one here. Did I literally run past it? Was it on screen? Did I run past it, or was because I was just jumping around randomly? I wasn't actually paying attention. Which I know isn't anything new, but yeah, we can scan all these things here. So it's not a... Okay. Right, okay. So yeah, so I'm down for rebuilding this because it's a nice big area as well. We could put all the smelters in the bottom lined up like this, which is quite nice. It's a quite nice design. Yeah. You missed something? What? Oh, screen buffered. Sorry, Luigi, you might have missed a bit of story there about the cubes. Cubes. Just at that point now, yeah. Yeah, trigger scan everything. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I mean, yeah, we could rebuild this place. That'd be fine. Why is that at different height to the other side? Reloaded. We're saying something to press play. What was I saying? Yes, yeah. That's with the limestone factory. The reason I demolished the whole thing without rebuilding anything was because I wanted to go down, because I noticed it was built on top of the limestone. I wanted to go down to see how far down the limestone went, and it only went down by like 2 layers, and then it did weird things. So yeah, but yeah, all of these things here are old things. So these are shining. See, they're shining here. So what we can do is we can scan them to pick them up, basically. Scan that, and then we can put them down again. and they are brand new. There you go. And these ones we can't scan. That's how you know the difference. These ones won't scan, but these ones will. Even though they look like they're correct and in the right place, they're not. They're not technically there. Yeah. So yeah, so I can scan it and rebuild it and do things and read my stuff. So I would be absolutely down for rebuilding this. So previous fans me carried off by squirrels. I mean, I built a little bit of it. We would have to adjust this building, however, because we wouldn't be monorail in ore. We would be monorailing in chunks. So what we could do is we could put all these smelters on the ground floor, or put all the threshers on the ground floor, and the smelters a floor above, because it's plenty big enough. It's plenty big enough. What I would like to do is go to the top and build the way and build from the top down, though. Dig from the top down, but we kind of need to start here, where we place these two, and then work our way up. So maybe I'll just do one corner of the building to get the dimensions. Got 4 monorails here, 2 for ore coming in and 2 for ingots going out. Are you just mining ore still, or are you doing chunks? Let me reorder some stuff on my bar here. That's easier for us. That's 3, so that's fine. So I'm going to come. Yeah, and we're going to do 4x4 like that. Oh, the only thing I do wish you had was I wish I had like mass scan. I could hold a button and mass scan stuff. Not because I don't want to scan things, but that flash you get every time you scan something, you get a flash, the little pop. You can't see my hands. I don't know why I'm doing this, but you get the like a pop, a circular pop that flashes out from it. It's not so bad now, but after you scanned 100 things, you start seeing spots before the eyes. Right, let's no stairs. Don't worry about the lights. Don't worry about any of these for the moment. We can re-add them to the stuff there. Yeah. I'll do chunks back at the base. I think to move them out here. Yeah. Oh, I'm thinking of going completely to chunks. So we'll have blast drills everywhere, and then I'll bring the chunks all the way out to here. We'll monorail them out to here. Thresh them, smelt them, yeah, so yeah. Has it given up on you, Twitch? The only other thing I can suggest is if you pause it for like 10 seconds and then unpause YouTube, you'll be 10 seconds behind the stream, which is obviously a bit annoying, but maybe it won't give up because it's got that 10-second buffer. YouTube should auto buffer anyway. It should do it itself, but yeah, I know it doesn't. So let's put that in there. I'm not fussed about the lights, to be honest with you. I did pick up a metal beam as well. I don't know where that metal beam is, so that's a bit of a problem. What I am going to do, however, is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to dump a chest down, and I'm going to dump all my limestone in there, just to get rid of it. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't pick up the monorail stations. Do we? We don't pick up the monorail stations. Yeah, metal beam was up right at the back, wasn't it, somewhere? So, but we'll be able to see it. You'll be able to see how it goes, so yeah. I'll take the hint. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Well, enjoy your night, Zwiggy. Thank you for joining us. I must admit, sometimes I feel like the patterns of the way they do things, with little bits here, there, and everywhere, could be done not better per se, but definitely differently. Like here, I know they've done this because of the certain size of the building, but we could go out to the 5 and do that. Also, this makes no sense to me. If I get a monorail station here, let me put this in back where it was, which was basically here. Might be full one. So the stuff would come out of the belt here, and would come out here, but there's only a hole here. Yeah, but the belts don't line up. The hole is 4 wide. The monorail is 3 wide. It doesn't. It does. No. In fact, the hole is not 3 wide. The hole is 3 wide, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so the hole is 3 wide. The monorail is 3 wide. So I think my issue is that it's not lined up properly. I think that's the problem. I think the problem is that it's not. I noticed it here as well. They're not lined up. The holes in the wall are not lined up with the monorails. So we might correct that. We're going to change the inside anyway because we're going to have threshers in it anyway. So we might correct that. And I might change the edge of this because yeah. Okay. So, doesn't have any corner pieces. No, it doesn't have any corner pieces. Do I want to change the outside of it? Do I want to do that or not? I don't know. I feel like I want the wall to be lined up with that. But then I want that itself to be lined up with the center of the column. So yeah, might be a little bit of redesigning going on. Here. Okay, so oh no, so that's a lot. Right, okay. So the guardrail so I'd like for the monorail to be on the center of a block like this. Yeah, that's what I'd like. And then for it to come out and run along. Now the problem is that that's not going to work anyway. Because it's yeah, I'm not necessarily it's not incorrect because you don't know where the belts would have been. The belts may come out and then join together and go through the holes like that. But on the inside here, the belts, like if the belts came through here, they should be lined up with this one to come through here, presumably. But then belts can go around corners and things. It doesn't matter. That's not, you know. Yeah, it's not, yeah, it's not, doesn't matter. Doesn't particularly matter. I would just very much like to have a slightly different way of doing things. That's all right. But as I said, yeah, have creative license. Yes, we can do things. I could make the building bigger just by a little bit, but we could bring the aura out this side and like bring it down here, so it would be on the outside of this one. These are blast smelters. So they use, I assume, explosives the same as the blast drills. I haven't unlocked blast motors yet, so I don't know. I gotta say, I've got to say, this layout doesn't actually work. You have the ore coming in on one side, which is fine, and then you have the ore coming out the other side. Where does the fuel come in? Where do we get the fuel from? Because you need fuels. Yeah. Other the others, I have restarted the FMAP. I restarted as well. I completely restarted this time around. It made sense for all the big updates. And my previous factory would have fallen to pieces anyway. Gary, hello, good evening. One fuel pass through. Sorry, what? One fuel one pass through. Can you pass through fuel between things? I didn't think that was possible. I think you could take fuel out of one to put into another one. Plus, they're blast smelters, so the second they get explosives, they will just explode. So yeah, but there's no way you could get the fuel in these. So yeah, these are blast fuels. Yeah. So there's no, yeah, this layout doesn't actually technically work. So yeah, we'll just go with it doesn't work and it needs to be fixed. Maybe they had different technology that we don't have. I don't know. Probably. Who knows? What I do want to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to steal your stairs. Because we're going to need them to get up higher later on. Okay, so if I'm going to build, I just want to tear the whole place down. I just want to kind of tear the whole place down. Because I'm not going to build it to the exact coordinates it currently is. Plus, I want the door in the centre rather than on one side. But that's where the grid is. We know this is where the grid starts, so these pieces are fine here. Okay, so yeah, so let's just take down the entire first floor of this place. Got corner pieces on the back. Yeah, I think yeah. I think we will use normal smelters rather than blast smelters. I haven't got blast smelters unlocked anyway, so. Also, why are the lights in the floor? It's a weird one. Whoa, hey now. Hey now. No. Stay on target. Oh, that actually drops down a level there. Oh. Oh, so the back end of this actually drops down. Right, okay. Okay. That's fine. Scan. Scan. Not using the yeah, the mole's in oh no, it's in 5x5 at the moment. Not that it matters for this here, but there you go. The lights make really nice ambience when turned towards the wall or ceiling. Yes. Yes. I did notice if you want them to light anything, you need to put them up like 2 or 3 layers. So instead of having them like on the floor here, you need to basically put them. It's not going to let me put it on top. Really? Really? Come on, you did it before. Wow. Nope, it's not going to let me stack them. Okay. Okay. But yeah, rather than be on the bottom layer like that, which is nice, you have to go up 1 or 2 layers, and then they like give the best light they can give. They're not all that great light anyway, but yeah. Yeah. Good as a beacon spec. Sorry, big drop a radio. Drop a radio? What's radio? I missed something. Is Deadlight telling me all the time when I moan about things? Lighting up walls, not both places. Oh, okay. Okay. I say you can't rotate them up and down. It'd be nice if you put them in the floor and have them shredding upwards. That'd be nice. Yeah. What I remember things not lining up is the tectonic shifting that moves things like burying lights and stuff. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. And everything's broken and everything's yeah. That's that. However, the lights, they're not working. I thought the lights were still working. Ignore me. No, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought the lights were still working. Ooh, wink. Yeah. Try hitting view on the light. I couldn't see it do that. So, okay. Okay. I did not know that was a thing. It does say swap variant. It does say swap variant down there, and I did not know that was a thing. Nice. So you can have them along the edge and trailing up, which means I can actually have them as ceiling lights as well. Tom, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're enjoying your Tuesday or Wednesday. I suppose many other things have got variants that I'm just not aware of. Awesome. So that's the wall mount variant, that's the ceiling mount variant, and that's the floor mount variant. Cool. Okay, okay. So now the next thing I want is glass floors, so that I can put lights under the floors and have them shining up through the glass floors. Yeah. This looks like setting for survival horror. It's not horror. It's definitely not horror. I would not class this game as horror. It's got a little bit of mystery. A little bit of mystery with it. Absolutely. Basically, we woke up in a factory, or in a world that's supposed to be a factory. And the only person we met to start with has their consciousness transferred into some strange yellow cube. So, yeah. And then all we have to do is build build a base, get the things, get the technology tree done. Yeah, it's not survival either. Not survival at all. I cannot die, and I've tried. You cannot die in this game. Even if you fall out of the map, you cannot die. You just respawn. You don't even respawn. You just reappear in the world. So if we go all the way up here, for instance, because we can, for some bizarre reason, work up almost vertical walls, which is nice. I'm not complaining about that. And then we decide, goodbye everyone. We're fine. In fact, that was my hover pack that worked there. So, yeah. Currently playing Last Haven. They're 180 in my base survival. I don't know what Last Haven is. Garage is there. I don't know what's over this. I don't think I've ever had Techtonica crash on me. No, I don't think I've had the game crash on me. I can't. No, I don't think I've ever had Techtonica crash on me. Yeah. No, I can't. Oh god, they use loads of little tiny. Why are you using those little tiny blocks? Why? What's with the tiny blocks? Just use big blocks. Use big blocks. We like big blocks here. Nuclear survival base building game. Okay. As I said, the environment will get a bit aggressive later. Oh. So long as it has any combat, it's optional. If there's any combat, I want it to be optional. That'll be fine. I don't mind combat and games. Don't get me wrong. I'm not no combat bad. But it does have to be optional. I don't want to be forced to have to fight things, which I don't think they'll do. I don't think they'll do that at all. Yeah, plants used to attack people. That's true. They did say that, yeah. Plants used to attack people, but I mean, explosions hurting you would be nice, I suppose. Devastated, no combat. Okay, cool. So no combat. That's fine. I'm fine with that. That's okay. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I wouldn't mind there being you know, if there are plants and stuff that you have to avoid, not necessarily that they could kill you, but maybe make you dizzy or something, make the screen be like for a bit, so you know to avoid the plants. That would be cool. Or explosions causing problems, you know, that would be great. Especially if we ever get to play with things like nuclear reactors and stuff. Then we could nuke ourselves, which is everybody's favourite pastime. Okay, so right, let me take out this as well. I kind of want to go back to the main base and pick up loads of 3x3 flooring and use 3x3 flooring in here. Yeah. I'm from back. Hello, good evening. Response to combat errors. Trying to put items back on a belt after an in-place upgrade. Items back after an in-place upgrade. You mean you've upgraded a belt from Mark 1 to Mark 2 or whatever. And of course, any items on the belt are picked up and placed in your inventory. And you want to put those inventory items back on the belt? Is that what you're trying to do? Because the only way I know of doing that would be to put a box down with inserters from the box onto the belt and then put all the items in the box and wait for it empty. There's no way of you manually putting things onto belts that I know of. There might be, but I don't know of any way to drop items onto a belt. Yeah. I've just recognised your name, Unfabber. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, you are the one I'm using. I'm using two of your mods. I'm using both the in-place one and the right-click drag one, which is fantastic. So yes. Sorry, I did not recognise. Yeah. And I'm very, 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 very grateful to you for making that mod. That the in-place, just upgrading belts. Oh, that's so good. That's so much better than having to remove them and place them all in yourself. So yeah, so much better. Right. Okay. Yes. Right. So what do I want to do here? I want to sorry, Tom, you've been talking about game received mostly negative views. People can't get more stationary machine guns last Haven because it bugged. Minus 17. So okay. Oh, is it one of those games that's been abandoned? Yeah. So video as well. Thought I'd come and hang out. Well, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Absolutely work as intended. I used it. Like, obviously, I've just discovered this area. We were supposed to be doing, as the title says, I haven't changed the title on the Twitch stream for ages, have I? No, it still says, "Oh, look, a squirrel." Mind you, this one says squirrels as well. But yeah. It's just dawned on me that I haven't updated the Twitch title for ages. It is still accurate. However, it is still accurate. So we're distracted. I started off by doing. We was going to change all our copper and iron drills to be blast drills, and then I found this place and was like, no, we're going to build this instead. So yeah, still, it's very accurate. Oh yes. We're absolutely 100% focused here. Absolutely 100% focused. So I want to actually remove that and right. So let's put the building back in where the building should be. Let's go with that, shall we? So I've got a couple of different wall sizes here. What do we got here? We got 3x3, 5x3, and 5x5. Yeah. It was last updated around October. It's probably, well, either they're on a long update, they're doing a big update, or not around. So tried with mod yet? I have not tried the download the .NET SDK for the mod loader because I just, as I said, when I tried it and I couldn't get it to work, I just manually installed Beplin. I say Beplin, it's not Beplin, whatever, you know. And installed the mod, and it worked. So I installed it manually, and it's working. So yeah. Oh, yeah, you can't actually physically connect to that because that's a scanned item, isn't it? But you have worked for us, which is quite nice of you. Thank you. So if I do that, okay, so inside the building will be here. Do is, I think what I want to do is there. Come on, Maxwell. Come on, you can do it. Thank you. I actually want to put this there. So that's going to be the corner of my building. We should have a couple of beams. Get rid of the lights for a minute. That's going to be the edge, and that's going to be the edge of the building. Okay. Yes, we're going to make this the smeltery area. So the idea is going to be that the monorails will come in. They will drop off the iron chunks. They will get threshed on the bottom layer, and then we'll go up a layer and we'll put all the smelters in above, and we will turn all of it into iron. We'll thresh it into iron ore and gravel, and then we'll turn the iron ore into bars, and then we'll export the bars wherever they need to go. Unless there's a way for us to compress bars. I don't know if we can compress bars. Is that a thing? Is that a thing we can do later? I know we can compress other things like he says not going to find any of them now. Yeah, Trey. Yeah, we can compress limestone into brick and things. Can you compress like iron powder into? Then again, we'd have to thresh them out again. So it probably makes more sense to just send the monorail the bars out. Okay. What I want to do, however, before I start building dramatically, is I want to kind of get like a layout working that will allow me to bring in all the stuff that we need. So we need to bring fuel in, and we need to bring ore in. Fuel, however, doesn't have to be on the bottom layer. Fuel could be a layer above. We could bring the fuel in above. That would be terrible. So if we then did this, get the monorail. The monorail's going to have to go. The monorail is going to have to go there, because it outputs onto this line here, which will be fine because we've also got, if we get rid of the railings for a moment, these things, but they're 5x3 or 5x2. So, is there a smaller version of this gate? Is there one that's a 3? X-ray. I do not know. because I do. No, it doesn't. I can't highlight it and find out. So we've got gates, which is a 5x2. That's the smallest one. Ah, okay. Don't forget to caffeinate. I have drunk all my coffee, so unfortunately, my daily caffeination is at an end. So that won't work for that. So move you out of the way for a moment. We've got all these little blocks, so I could build it with little blocks. I also do like the idea of having these in place for dividers. So we could bring this closer to the wall. What I could do, if I get rid of that one there, let's come down here and grab... Where's the one? Oh, do we not pick up the 1x1s? Yes, we do. Calcite pillars. They're called calcite pillars. They're there. They're right there. They're right there. Blind. I did that. And then we were to put the walls. The walls on top. Remove those. That would let us take the belts in there. Yeah, I couldn't see that. And my reasoning for not being able to see them is that I expected them to be before the rest of this stuff because they're smaller. I expected them to be before them. I don't know why I expected that, but I did. I thought they'd be up here somewhere, like next to the powered floor. But they're not. Also, probably expected the icon to be bigger considering how big the powered floor is. But I was caught off guard. I was incorrected. This is incorrect as well. We do that. Then we do put them in one at a time because they technically go upwards instead of like that. There you go. Put them. And then this can basically go right up against the wall. Like that. They can output and the belts can run in like that. Yay! Mark II smelters don't require power, don't require fuel. Like the Mark II drills, they're electric. Faster and more efficient smelter powered by fuel. Nope, powered by fuel. So, yeah, smelters do recover. It's the drills, the Mark II drills. Here. I believe the Mark II drills are electric. Are they electric? No. No. No, I don't think they are electric still. I think they're... I can't remember. Oh, should we? Yeah, power consumption 600 kilowatts. So yeah, so the Mark II drills require electricity. The smelters, yeah, they still require that. So if I did that, that would work for us. And then we can do that. And that, just to make sure nobody accidentally runs into a smelting line. And that will come through the hole, and then we'll end up inside the machine, inside the building. And then we will have a thresher inside here, which is also 3x3, so it could technically sit like this. However, I'm probably not going to use both sides of these. Probably only ever going to use one side. Because having both sides just doesn't make sense for the smelters. It just doesn't make sense. So, yeah. But we'll leave it like that because that's kind of future-proofing for it. So, yeah. I do have to swap those around though, because the wall was facing the wrong direction. And I don't like it. There we go. Boom. I think the line's supposed to be on the inside because it actually dents in. Yeah, that's supposed to be the outside, but we're going to do it the other way around. We put the pretty line on the outside. Yeah. Oh, they put the lines on the outside. Yeah. Okay. Yay. Kaboom! Hello! Good evening! And a happy new year to you as well. I have clothes still. They came with me from last year to this year. So, yeah. Okay, we also should have a great big gate. Do we not get the great big gate? No, we didn't get the great big gate that was there. Pepperminty. Peppermint clothing. So if we did this and then had that inputting, although I don't know, oh, I can't see the thresher recipes without putting the stuff in there. So yeah, so we have the chunks come in, which is here, be ground. I can't remember what the ratio was. 31 makes 31 copper, and then that will go off probably to that end. Probably go to this end, go up the wall, and then double back along to be smelted. And then above, the smelter stuff will come out of the factory on the next row up, put on to monorail, so it'll be one layer above. So we'll have stuff above this. They do make edible underwear? They do make edible underwear. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Can I put that any closer? Oh, I can. If I did that, then when I come to doing the next floor up, I can put the pillars in. So yeah, cool. Okay, we have a design. Yeah. We check to see if you can scan. I can scan and remove everything here. Everything can be scanned and removed and picked up and changed and so on and so forth. So, yeah. But I think that works, and we'll repeat that however many times we can get it along here. Right, better than mint image. Yeah, that would probably not be a comfortable experience. Having mint anything near your private parts. Hear the screams already. Oh, tiger balm. Ooh, ooh. That's like putting Vicks Vapor Rub down there or something. Ooh, no. Ouch. 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 Let me up. Chili Caesar, peppers. I always think of Warcraft when someone says peppers. I don't know if anyone paid Mr. Pandaria, World of Warcraft, Mr. Pandaria, Uncle Gal. Peppers. A lot of stuff's buried at this location. I could imagine. Oh, shall we try the flatten tool? We've got a 7x7 flatten tool now. Let's try the 7x7 flatten tool and see whether this works. Ooh. That seems surprisingly promising. I'm impressed. It worked. I know it's not a fill tool, and I think it worked because I had stuff above, which is why it worked. Which if I didn't have stuff above, it wouldn't work. So. But I'm impressed. Look, we got to flatten some things. We actually got it to work. Right, let's go back to tunnel mode. We're going to dig out the front of this place. I'm stuck. Because obviously we want to put in these things here, and I want to kind of find the center to it as well. Oh, that's a big rock. Hey, got it. Cool, well done. Well done, mole. See that I get it. The buildings collapsed ever so slightly, but huh? Why is that one higher? Well, did the ground come up? I mean, it looks like it did actually. It probably did, but what? And how is the building still standing up when the foundations have been broken? What is this stuff made of? Telling me your secrets. Roma concrete here. We could twist the 9x5x9 to a But 9 by 5. Oh yeah, so you do 9 wide by 5. I mean, there are other things you unlock as time goes on. Like there's a 9 by 9 mode, and I want to say I don't see it now, but I think I remember there was an 11 by 11, wasn't there? I'm sure there was an 11 by 11. By 12. Oh, okay. It says 12 by 12. Answers that question. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Made of pixel dust. Yes. Yeah. Made. They're made of the same stuff that the cars in Gran Turismo were painted with. No matter how much you crash them, they're just always there. They just carry on. Oh, I've not been paying attention to the oh, let's go over here. So this thing, what's this thing all about? Not just aesthetics, but what it's all about. What is it all about? Also, the grid allowed 30-degree rotation. Yes, if you could go, hang on, 30-degree rotation. 30-degree? 45-degree would make sense, would it not? Do you mean 45-degree? So we can go diagonally? But yeah, yeah. 30-degree rotation would be odd because instead of going that way, it would go sort of that way. Wouldn't be directly diagonal. It would be. It's not the right size, which makes sense because it was it was 5 by 5s, so yeah. 30-degree would be a more gradual turn. Yeah, then the it would all be. That's not even hex, is it? It's not even hexagonal. 30 degrees. But no, I get. Yeah. It's yeah. I think it's built on a grid, unless they did something like what Infraspace done. I don't know if you've ever played Infraspace. It's got a very awesome. So if they're 30-degree pets, I feel like 30 degrees. No, you're probably right, but for some reason I feel like 30 degrees wrong. There's no. 0, 30, 60, 90. We'll go from there to there. 2 hours. Yeah. 60 is hex. I feel like it's a number like in between. Hex is hex. Because hex is 6, so yeah, so it would be 60 for hex. But Infraspace basically they had two grids. They had the standard grid, and then they had a grid that was offset by 45 degrees, and you could switch between the two grids when building. So you could start building a belt, switch to the second grid, and then the belt would go off at a 45-degree angle, and then switch back to the first grid, and it would come back again. So you'd get the curves and things in it. It did look odd in some places with the way it made the belts turn corners and things, but generally it worked very well, or works very well, I should say, because Infraspace is still going, still doing very good job what it does. So, are there any more 3x3s? There are loads of 3x3s here. Give me the 3x3s. I need to build the front of the building. But I know having just 90-degree grid may feel restrictive, but it is also very simple to work with. You know that if you put something down here and go in a straight line, it's going to be in a straight line all the way to the other side. So, you know, it works. It makes sense. You know, if you walk in a straight line's fine. Whereas if you're trying to walk at a certain angle, it might be more difficult to get used to. But I mean, Satisfactory has its own free roaming grid, so you know, it can kind of do whatever with that if it wants to. You can just have, you know, start a belt here and run it all around and put it over there again. So I don't know how they do that in that one. I don't know. Well, I know how they do it. It's just don't have any restrictions on it. But I don't know. I like the grid system. The grid system I feel is safe, if that makes sense. It's safe. So okay, so that works. So there's going to be a hole and a hole and a hole and a hole, so on and so forth. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is very awkward because that means I can't put a door in somewhere because there's no center to 8, is there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is center. This here is center. So we could put a door in here, I suppose. But yeah, I didn't seem to pick up that great big archway that we scanned at the start. I guess because I can't build them, it won't let me pick them up. Although I'm sure I picked up some of these before I could build them. Definitely I picked up the stairs before I could build them. So, not sure where that big archway went. Can these... okay. And then we've got, let's say, the metal ribs. They look a different color though. I need more. I need more space down here for things. So do that one there. Rotate that around. Put that one there. And got a door. We've got a door. It's not going to work because we actually no, we will, because the way will come in here. So we'll walk in between two belts if we have those there. But there's our door. It's not quite lined up properly because this is much higher. So. Can you unlock more? I don't think I can yet because I haven't got the next tier of X-ray done yet. So in construction, is it construction? X-ray, yeah. So I've got gates 2, which gives me a 5x5 gate, which is probably what that was actually. That's probably what that was. That probably was a throw here. But then again, this here, this pillar, this one here, gives us the 1x3 pillar. Metal pillar. Which is that what they are? No, that's a metal rib. Ah, hold on. Maybe it is. Maybe it's because I haven't unlocked it yet. Let's unlock these. We got the research for it. Nope. So I took apart that gate before I researched it, and then I couldn't reboot it. But that's weird though, because I'm sure I picked these stairs up originally, the 3x3 stairs, before I could build them. Before I'd done anything in yeah. So right, let's see if it's now available to build. We've got the corner piece there. Yeah, so there's the check inventory now to see if it appeared. Sort inventory. No, I probably got the stuff back from it, but then I would have thought I would have got concrete for it, and I didn't. Yeah, I know it was the first time I've scanned something that size. That was the very first scan. So yeah, it might have been the first scan of it would have probably been that way. I've never seen something that big before. So yeah, that's the supports, which I don't think I've scanned these either. No, I have scanned those. Yeah. Yeah, you lose one when you scan it. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. That does make sense. Right, let me go and pick up another one of those supports, because I kind of want to use them as a door, please. Hey. Although, I could just use this and raise it up by one, because we're going to have a chest go underneath it, a block go underneath it, but what I could do instead is just do that. Give me those. And just do that. Okay, there you go. There's our door. Bloop. In we go. Welcome to the factory. And there'll be a belt running in here. Well, running in here, technically. Here. Don't suppose there's a support piece that would fit along there. Maybe? No, because you're centered on the block. You're not on the edge of the block. No, doesn't look like there's a support piece for that. But can I? Oh, so I can't make these vertical. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so I can't make them vertical. I was going to put them in there, up and down. I can't see how to. The variant is just. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, because I think there are wall lights anyway, aren't there? There are. Yeah, the square one. The square one. Where are you? Scan. Is there another one over there? Jeez. I like the way it slid down the wall. That's quite cool. La, 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 la. So we'll put that there. There. And there we go. We've got light shining in. It looks a bit more. Yeah. There we go. Doorway. Hurrah! These are both the same on either side. Yes, they are. Okay. Two of those lights on each corner. Oh, so there's more. Ah, right. Okay. I think that's okay. That's okay. I'm not sure whether I want to leave it like this or if I want to turn them walls around and have the blank on the outside. But I think leaving them like that is probably the better way. So, okay. So unfortunately, this goes up and down. It doesn't go across. There was yeah. There's a platform, isn't there? There's platform and the pillar. Using it like this because the platform looks completely different. It has a different design on the outside of it. Okay, and then I need more of this wall. Means I need to. I think a lot of this is using the 5x5 walls, isn't it? Yeah. A lot of this is using the 5x5 walls. I don't think I can use the 5x5 walls to build this factory. Ugh. I misplacing one, did I? Yeah, these are all 5x5 walls. I don't think we can make the 5x5 walls. No, I can't make the 5x5 walls. So, yeah. You're 3x3. Oh, the zombies heading towards your forest base? Your forest base? Make sure they're zombies, not Ewoks. You don't want to accidentally kill an Ewoks. Yeah, these are all 5x5. Right, okay. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. I'm misplacing one, did I? Where did I misplace one? Ah, right there. Oop. Yeah. So I don't have any of those, but I do have loads of 5x5 walls. Yeah, I've got 120 5x5 walls. I'm surprised there is the like 5x1 pillars and the 1x5 beams, and they're not just the same thing that you rotate to be on different axes. I'm surprised they went that way with it. But then I suppose this one is one where you build and go upwards with them, and they build upwards. So, and the other one is one you build longwards. So they're two different style of things. So, right. So how am I for 5? I've got one. Sorry, I've got 3 5x1 vertical pillars. This doesn't seem to have any vertical pillars in it, like at all. Really. Yeah. Oh, okay. This has got corners. Yeah. Can't reach it. It's just one side didn't have a corner. Okay. Bloop. Right. sneezes, lots of sneezes. Right, so what I was thinking was doing the 5x5 like this. I don't really want to do that. So, no, that's not gonna do the thing I expected it to do. So I don't know whether that would bug me. That on the end is fine because it's a single piece in the end. That's not a problem. But I don't know whether it would bug me because these lines do not line up with the floor line here. I don't know whether that would bug me or not. But I think we can actually make the 3x1 walls. I've got concrete. I haven't got any steel frames though. So the 5x3s, the 3x3s we can make. They're just cement and iron frames. They're the same as this, which we're making anyway. So we could switch the machine over to making some of those. Use the old power floors I had replaced back at the base to make scaffolding. Oh yeah, that's true. I've got loads of that stuff we could do with. So, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like the look of it. I very much do feel that that is a better, more often, having the more often. Although that does look much cleaner up there. It looks much cleaner up there than the 5. Boop, boop, ba-doop, doop, doop. Yeah, it just doesn't. It doesn't look right. Mixing the 3x3 and the 5, which is why I can understand why they had the 5x5 blocks at the bottom and then a 3x3 in the corner. I can see that now. I can understand that now. I can absolutely understand that now. Let me just try it over on this side. Doing it the other way around. So we did that, and then we got the 5x5s. Like that. Let's get rid of all these ones. I don't know how we're going to input stuff like that yet. We get rid of that block there. do that. Okay, that'd be fine because you won't see that because that'd be under the wall. So, then we'd go like that, and have that there. That. Although it's all going to be up by one actually. So, nope, wrong. And then underneath here, we would have hey, put that there. Hey. Oh, these are 3x2. Ah. Like that. And these would be it's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That one. Because if we did that, we can't unload both of these. Okay. That doesn't work. Right. What about trying I mean, I can make the big gate. The big gate's 5 wide, isn't it? But then again, this is the center, so and a bit of a mix. That would put it one in, couldn't it? So the monorail would sit there, and then there. That would add you off to load into there, and you off to load into there. Ba 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 ba. Ignore that image for the moment. Okay, and then you would offload and you would go in there. You would offload, so hang on, right, you would offload and you would go in There. You would offload and you would go in there. That could work. I don't know how we're going to have the smelter system sorted out, but it'd look good from the outside. I'm trying to make it look good rather than functional. There's no reason why like these two belts couldn't merge. Go down there, so I have to do one more on the end. That. Can I put 5 blocks I-beam? As in a 5 wide with a single one, so then both of these would unload onto the same belt? Is that what you mean? So they'd be one closer. I mean, oh, this is not going to be lined up with the rest of the stuff, but that's okay. So like that, and then we got two monorails on us. So you would unload there, you would unload there. There'd be a single belt in the center, going in like that. I mean, that could work because then behind it you could do the wall. I think I did look at this actually because that's why I was trying to see how many 1x5 pillars I had. I don't have any 1x3 pillars, at least not out here. Because all we have to do then is fill in the gap here. And then we put in these on top. And then next we'd have to have the 1x5 pillars, which would work. However, we've got a very large gap at the back with only a single belt going through, and I could just block that off and make it a single block again, but I do kind of like the idea of doing this. Maybe not having one here, if that makes sense. So we'll do away with this for a moment. That and that. So that central point, that's what that's going there. So if we didn't have one here, get that out. We went with a 5 block there. Yeah, the twin belt one does also give us the flexibility of bringing in something. You don't have to bring in like a just one item. You can bring in multiple items. So we do that. There. There. What do I need to build a monorail? Logistics. I will two of them. Build me 2 monorails, just so I can play with this better. Then we'd have like these ones go in here. Then we'd skip this one. And we'd have these go in here. Because then we're not unloading here, we're only unloading on one side here. But we have the option here if we want to have a belt in there. So it's just like this end one and that end one are not going to be running, they're only going to be running on single belts. So, yeah. What happened to my mic? What do you mean what happened to my mic? Nothing that I'm aware of? Why? Because this is the edge of the building here. So and the door doesn't have to be here. We don't even need a door, technically. We just need a hole in the wall for us to get in. So we could put in fact, can I... Base building. I can't make one of those, but if I could get one of those, we could use that, just like these. So we could have belts going on either side, and it could be big enough for us to walk through. So we could assume that the centerpiece would be 5 wide as well, which means we're going to make the building an uneven size. Which isn't an awful thing either. Right, let me pick all these up over here. Where are we? Oh, there's going to be more bit stuck in that wall, isn't there? And there are buried lights. No, maybe not. Maybe not all. Yep. Yeah, uneven gives us a single block center. The biggest problem is that the well, ignore the smelters. The smelters are going to be on the floor above. They don't matter. The threshers are 3 wide. They're the same width as the monorail. I don't. Why? I want this design, and then skip that one, because then lined up with this will be the threshers here, and they'll load from this side and offload onto that side, so the belts here will be internal. So I want that much of a gap between the belts, but I only want like 2 belts here and 2 belts there feeding all the threshers, because the threshers only take 1 a minute, 1 chunk a minute. So we're not going to need to have these running at stupid high speeds anyway. We could also bring the front of the factory out further. if we wanted to. We don't have to start it here. We could start the factory actually here to make it longer. And making it longer might not be a terrible idea, because we need as many threshers as we can get, basically. I started one away from the wall. Like that. Then we'd have another thresher there, but they need a 3 gap between them because we need to take other things out of them. That goes to there, doesn't it? And then that starts again there. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's 4, 3, 6, 9, 12. It's 12 tiles. 12 tiles for a thresher setup. And how far do we have until we get to the back of the... Let's just count. Let's just count by letting the belts count for us. So... Well, technically the back of the factory is here. 66? 67? Six, 8. So 60. So to there, we could fit in 8 threshers, which means we're dealing with 8 chunks per minute. That's it, just 8 chunks per minute. If we go another 12, we could put 10 in. Yeah, because 12 is 2. So 12 is 2. So we could get, if we could get to 2, 4, 6, 8. It might be 10. Hold on, my maths might be failing me there. So 12 is 2. So 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 10. Sorry, my calculation's wrong. So that'd be 10 threshers. That's 10 chunks per minute we're doing. If we get 72, which is here, which we could sort of do now anyway without extending the factory, we could get 12 done. And if we can get to 84, we can get 14 a minute done. So I can definitely bring this forward. Easily bring this forward. That I think is one direction the mine used to go, and then that's another one. So stuff used to come in from here and come in from here. So we could mine along there. So I think we could easily come out to here. Well, the thing is, we only want 3 in the centre, technically, for our little house, our little doorway. Then carry on. To be the most efficient size. Whereas X-ray, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I think X-ray is that way. I think X-ray is that way. Maybe the limestone processing factory is that way. I don't know. I don't. Let's see. Let's come in here a second. See if I can see anything on the map. What we got over there? We got, that's the river. That's Spark. So that's that way. Okay. So, yeah, so if we go north, yeah, Victor's here. So X-rays way over there in the distance. Way over that way. Northwest X-rays. A long way away. Long way away over there. So yeah, if we go north from here, we would end up roughly at Victor. Which isn't a bad thing, because Victor's where our processing is. Okay. So what if we tried to squeeze just this? So we want 4. How many have we got? Right, let's pick those up. Let me pick those up for a moment because we're clear here. Let me pick this corner up here because we're going to redesign this anyway. Okay. If we came out to kind of here where this started. Come out to there. Oh. That. Then that's the wall. So then inside, every 4 is 2 machines. And we need to do them in pairs. So we have to do multiples of 4. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. That'd be 14 threshers, and then we need to do a little bit at the back because we need to have a way to get things up to the upstairs, I should say. Okay. Now, is that divisible by 5 as well? If I was to say, come in here, then we run 5 all the way along, sort of. There's going to be a wall there, isn't there? Hold on. No. Yeah. So we've got to start this side of it because that actual block isn't going to be a 3. It's going to be a 5 block. So I've got to start here. Is this a multiple of 5? It is not. It is not. I was hoping it would line up at the end. But did that actually, that would work. That would work because we need 2 blocks in the end for getting the stuff upstairs. Then at the front here we have you sat there like that. You're not actually going to have anything connected to you because you are not 1. And then you're going to come this side. Do the 2. And do the 1 as far as you need to go. This will have that with a gate on it there. I just need to figure out how to fit in these pieces here. which means I need more 5x1 blocks. But I don't think I have that. The 3x1 beam. I think we have to get to there for the 5x1 beam. That does the 3x1. That's platform 2, so that does the 5x5 platforms, and that's the 5x1. So we've got loads to do in X-ray, which I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm faffing about building instead. So, yeah. That might work for us. I need more flooring. Oh, there, that's the edge of the building. Okay. We could always do that. If I could find a way to actually make this line up with the 5s, and only then do that little tiny gap there. This piece. If I did that. I don't know. I'll decide on that later. Let's right, so we got 5-piece, 3s, 5-piece, 3s. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. I want to leave that in there in a minute so I know where that is. I feel like I might have gone off target there. I did. Okay. Five. 2 3s. 5. 3s. Another 5. And no, don't put it in there. 2 3s. And a 5. 2 3s. We could absolutely definitely get another 5 and 2 3s in there, but I don't have another 5. A floor piece. yet. I'm sure there are more around. Find. No. Well, that's wall pieces. Okay. Deal with those to start the front of this. There might be 3 and 5s over there. So if we did this, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 monorails. We've actually got 4 spaces here, so we could shift that over a bit from the edge. And then we were going to go 14 or 12 long. Let's go with 12 long. So 8 times 12. 8 times 12. That's not how you do 8 times 12. You start with a number. That'd be 96 threshers. And they currently make 31 ore. So that would be 2,976 ore if everything was running at full speed. Also realised I need to get power over here. I suppose that's what you have the big power cables for. Yeah, you're right. Over here, you mean there are 3x3s. I don't see any 5x5s. Oh, there they are. There's the 5x5s. That's the biggest problem, is that the 3x3s we can make, but I don't think we can make the 5x5. So I don't feel like this factory is going to actually work. Because I can't make enough of the 5s to go all the way down. Yeah, there are loads of 5x5s on top of the chimneys as well, actually. Yeah. There's 3x3s up there as well, are there? Oh, yeah. Loads of 3x3s. That's okay. We can make those. They're not a problem. As I said, it's the 5x5s that are the problem. See, this is another one that confused. So this is obviously a monorail entrance. This seems to have got something that like carries the monorail stuff, and then you've got the pathway in the centre for the person to walk through, with all the monorail things doing stuff. Which I like that idea. I don't know what that one is. That's probably no, because I don't know. But yeah, what's this? This has got 5x5s up top. Aha. Right. Okay, So we've got 33 of them, which is, we still need way more than 33 of them. Place I found the blast drills. Blast drills? Was that the limestone place? I don't know. I've used a lot of the 5x5s back at the base. We could always change out the base back to 3x3s. I'm also thinking this could be changed to 3x3s. Internally. Externally, we can keep this design for the loading platform. But then internally, excuse me, we can change it, because I kind of want to change it anyway. We're going to have these in here. And they're going to offload onto lines. Direct blast drills. Yeah, the limestone factory had blast drills. I've taken that all down. The entire limestone factory has been taken down. I don't remember finding any other in place yet. Right. Yeah, because I kind of said what I'd like to have done was have these metal platforms here where the stuff unloads onto. I like the idea of that. Well, it makes you know, we could change these up. Went to it as soon as you found X-ray. Oh, so next to X-ray. Yeah, there was a place, wasn't there? Yeah, that one, no. I know what you're about, and that one I haven't touched. We found the beacon there, didn't we? We found the secret radio station, but I didn't actually do anything with the buildings there, so... So, this one, not that one. This one. This one. And this one. So it works out like this. Anyway, so we want to so that's going to be the input. Then we have the drills here. That's the drill output. Input drill. So yeah, so we want it to be this wide anyway. If I want to go any further, I've got to go another 2 wide because I can't just have the 1. So yeah, which means we are, that to me, stood here, this looks straight, and that looks like we can see the inside of that, which makes you think that is curved inwards. I know it's not. It's just the perspective of the camera because of the FOV, but yeah, because that should be, yeah, let's line up with that. So and this is the old edge of the factory here. So we're going in 5 tiles. So, and this is the new central point right here. Okay, okay. So I have a plan of what I want to do. However, I'm not going to start it tonight. We have started it. We have kind of got the basic layout done. I need to remove this. I need to scan this. I need to do bits and pieces of that. I'm not going to do that tonight because I'm tired. It is 2 a.m. It is 2 o'clock. I need to stop. I need to go to bed. I've had my wonderful 2 days off because of New Year, and now I'm back to work tomorrow. So yeah, I might shift this all over ever so slightly though, to give us equal spacing on either side. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. So that's central point. Cool. Yeah. So I think we shall leave this here, and we'll come back tomorrow. And then I know what I'm doing. I'm building stuff tomorrow, so I won't be distracted. We can build the things and we can do the stuffs. And I've just noticed there's a load of. Oh no, the Atlanteum's below us. Okay, but that Atlanteum is way closer than I thought it was. Yeah, that's like. It's far down, but it's a lot closer than I think it is. So, yeah. Okay. Yep, the yawns have got me. So I think we shall leave this one here, and we shall come back tomorrow, and we shall do some more. We shall build a thing. I need to get loads of smelters and stuff going, so I might do that off camera. Just might build the smelters off camera. The threshers even, not the smelters, the threshers. So yeah. And I know the smelters can already keep the Mark 1 smelters can keep up with the threshers anyway, so we don't need as many of them. So yeah. Just before I go though, where is threshers Mark 2? Mark 2s. Are they there? That would make sense that they're there. Yeah, so they're 2 tiers away on Victor. Okay, and Victor wants. In fact, the only thing Victor wants that we haven't given it is advanced circuits, which are processor units, coolings, and Atlantum, which we are all making. So we could also set that up and get that going so that Victor can be upgraded to the next tier as well. Okay, I need a notepad. I need a notepad in game. So I need notepad in game that I can save, and then when I load the game, it should pop up with a notepad. I've got a journal. But I can't type in the journal. It's not, yeah, journal, but I can't type in a journal, which is very disappointing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah. We're still running. I'm not making advanced circuits. We're making accumulators, but I don't think we're making cooling units, and we're making processors, but we're not making cooling units or all the advanced processors. So I need to set that up. We'll do that next time. So yeah. Okay. Say hurrah. Right. Let's go back over to here. Get myself big again. Ooh. It's all dark in here. Dark and creepy. It's whoa. Yay. Okay. Make it bright. Yay. Yes. we shall do this here. We shall come back tomorrow. We shall build a brand new smelting area. Not that I have the monorail stuff. I need to unlock the next level of monorail things before I can really get going with that, because I need the longer monorails, because the 20-meter ones or 15-meter ones that we got are too short. I need the 30-meter ones to really start doing things and put things in places. So, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Eventually. It's not like we've been playing this game since last year. Oh, no, definitely not. Definitely not. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun. I've lost my mouse. Where's my mouse? There it is. Bye.